what in the world do you think is going on that these exceptionally radical voices are getting mainstreamed? They really are. They're getting laundered. Like Joy Reid, listen, Joy Reid is the ultimate race baiter, and that bothers me because we have enough problems in our country without getting black people and white people to go to war over shit that isn't even real half the time. But she still was on MSNBC. Whether you want to play the DEI card on her, I'm not really down with that one because she's not dumb and she went to Harvard. And I don't agree with her on pretty much everything she says. However, I don't think she's stupid. And I do think she's still considered a more mainstream figure. And like she goes and sits with this woman and her whatever co-host and just talks about the most hideous things. And I
love how the co-host never talks in the clips that go viral. She's always just mute, like.
Yeah.
But what's funny is I actually used to watch them. So their whole shtick was that they were like sassy wine moms who originally were not political, and they would they would rant and rave about like people not putting their shopping carts back or people who don't tip or these petty grievances, and they blew up. But then they just started doing a little bit of politics, and I listen to left-wing voices all the time, but that's not their thing. They don't know anything, and so It was a very low IQ, like wine mom level MSNBC bait. So I didn't find it interesting. So I checked out. I checked back in like a year later, and suddenly they're having Obama on or Kamala or all these major figures. Suddenly they're being put on CNN and MSNBC as the new darlings, even though they're so toxic, so little substance, so much heavy crassness and vulgarity as a substitute for argumentation or evidence, insults and name calling. And what's funny to me is it's actually like the worst part of how Trump acts sometimes is when he engages in this kind of thing. Like he puts the Truth Social posts out, calling people names. It's like, focus. I think in his first term, his approval rating would have been much higher if he just never tweeted, right? But everything about that, they are like, we'll just do that and then some.